everybody. It's Stephen Wade Nebgen from ShowBiz AZ. Tonight we're here at the grand opening of the WM Studios in Chandler, Arizona. Wade Martin is the owner and producer of WM Studios and bills it as the next generation studio. Wade, what makes it the next generation?
Well, the way it was initially designed, Stephen, was in part using old school mentality in terms of how equipment interfaces, but also in a new school mentality that integrates technology to make the process of creating music in a more optimized manner. Obviously, I can get into technical detail in terms of how the walls are shaped, what they're made of, the ceilings, how the ceilings are angled. But ultimately, the way the sound moves in the room is another factor that makes it next generation.
I've been in recording studios. There's no knobs. How do you make the sound get onto the whatever it is now?
Well, again, this is part of the new school technology that I was referring to. Cutting a long story short, I wanted to circumnavigate the old school big console setup that you would typically associate with a studio, with faders and pots and what have you. All of the audio would be flowing through that big battleship in front of you. I wanted to skirt that and have that same wonderful analog processing, but not in front of you. So hence the 10 foot of touchscreens that interface directly with the analog circuitry in another area. So you're essentially controlling all of that wonderful analog stuff, but you're doing it digitally in real time.
Bottom line question, why Arizona? Why the Valley of the Sun?
You'd be surprised who's in Arizona. There's a lot of very powerful players here, and I'm fortunate enough to call a lot of those powerful players friends. And my feeling is that Arizona is conceivably the next tier to Hollywood. I do believe that it's entirely possible within the next decade that it will be a New York, it will be an Atlanta, it will be an LA. I mean, I'm already seeing it happening.
You've had your own recording career.
Yeah, I was an independent artist for a long time, and I had my successes. I got to number 29. This is where I gloat for a minute. I got to number 29 on the top 500 charts, which was a great accomplishment. But you know, that was then, and now I'm more focused on developing the talent that exists in Arizona and cultivating that, using my record label to put those people to the forefront.
A little bit of my next question. What next for WM Studios?
The next step for WM Studios will be, quite frankly, WM Studios is a tool for me to produce and cultivate these artists that I'm referring to. The next step would be JWM Records. I want my record label to be more on the forefront, and WM Studios to be that which is developing the talent that is, again, you know, topping the charts. Ultimate goal, anyway.
Wade, thanks so much for having us tonight. We are very excited to welcome you to the Valley of the Sun and to the state of Arizona. Only a big plus for us to, you know, move to that next level entertainment-wise here in the state of Arizona. Again, welcome.